Now, the question that we had in our minds was, were we having twins? Because my HCG levels were so high. Today. This is going to be my 8 and 9 week pregnancy update. It's going to be quick. I have quickly put myself together, but honestly, the last 2 weeks have been, the last several weeks have been so rough. So rough. I've been so sick. I have, getting dressed in the morning has been a struggle, let alone doing my hair and putting on makeup. So I've got concealer, blush, and my eyebrows done, and that's it, and I don't care. I really don't care what I look like. I mean, I cared a little bit, enough to put on some makeup, but that's it. And I just washed my hair, that's it. So the reason I'm combining these two is purely because I've been so sick. I just have struggled to do anything. And let me start at the beginning. So 8 weeks, I was really ill all the time, and nothing sounded good, and I really struggled to eat. So that wasn't fun. And then this week, in my 9th week, I have been having a few days that are a bit easier and a bit better. There's usually at least one part in the day where I'm feeling really bad, but there are other parts in the day where I'm feeling good and I'm actually managing to get things done, and I've actually managed to cook dinner a few times, which is amazing. Shane has been doing a lot of the cooking and the food prep and stuff like that because I just cannot handle it. Today I'm not feeling great, but I was really ill last night. I have been having, after dinner, I've been having really bad tummy cramps, and then last night everything went berserk, and I was just so sick, and I was throwing up, and I woke up this morning feeling like I had done a core workout the day before because my back and my stomach muscles and my abs and everything just hurt. So that has not been fun. I am counting down the days till 13 weeks, because that's typically when I started feeling better with both the other pregnancies. So I'm praying that happens. I think it will, because I am starting to have better days. But for most days it was nausea from just about the time I opened my eyes to when I went to sleep at night. And there was one night where Shane was out with the kids and I needed him to bring me home something to eat. And I'm trying not to think too much about food because I'm not feeling great. Anyway, and he got back a lot later than either of us were expecting, and I had tried to eat toast and stuff, and it was just too much. And he got home and brought me a Big Mac because I wanted the pickles and the saltiness, and I took 3 bites and I just couldn't, and I had to go to bed at 8 o'clock because I just could not escape the nausea. It was so bad. So yeah, but there have been days where I've been able to eat exactly what I'm craving, and that's really helped. So yeah, nausea I have never had before in any of my other pregnancies. What else? I have been craving salty stuff. Sweet stuff, not really at all. But sushi, I want the soy sauce. And I know everyone says not to eat sushi when you're pregnant, but I don't eat raw fish. I just eat the chicken one, and it's from a reputable store, so I'm not worried about food poisoning. So I have, I've been wanting that, and just the other day I started craving popcorn again. For a long time I didn't want anything to do with that. Popcorn, crackers, Big Macs and cheeseburgers, anything nice and salty has been palatable. Now, the question that we had in our minds was, were we having twins? Because my HCG levels were so high and I've just been so sick. And the answer is no. No, there's just one baby in there, and I wasn't surprised that there was only one baby, but I really was, considering the possibility of twins. So I did measure further along though when we went for our ultrasound. So I went when I was 7 weeks, well, I thought I was 7 weeks, 3 days-ish, give or take. And I actually measured 7 weeks, 6 days at the ultrasound. So that makes sense, I guess, why my symptoms came on a bit more quickly, because I was a bit further ahead. And I know it sounds like only 3 days, but typically both my babies are measured behind. So I actually think I might even be further along than that, because my babies are typically small. So, but that's what I'm going for. So my due date now is November 1st is what we're going with. And so now I'm 9 weeks along. So my day switched over on a Thursday now. And this is a little picture of our baby. You can see the baby down the bottom, lying on its side, and then these little, like the remains of the yolk sac up top. So, it was wonderful. It's always wonderful for that first scan to see the little heartbeat going, and it had a really strong heart rate. I can't remember what exactly it was. It was between 150 and 160, which is exactly what my other 2 kids' heartbeats were around that age. So, yeah, always looking really good. My midwife, I did have my first meeting with my midwife, and it was wonderful, and she's everything I hoped for. So I'm feeling so confident in her care. Like, I just expressed my concerns about breastfeeding and how with my delivery with Annie, and just the care I had with Annie with my previous midwife. I said to her, I'm sure my previous midwife was a nice person, but I didn't feel safe in her practice, and like more so retrospectively. I think in the moment you kind of like make excuses for it, but looking back I was like, yeah, I really just didn't feel heard, and I really had no, chance with my breastfeeding journey with Annie. Not that I'm like I don't have any regrets about that time at all, but I would like to try again this time around, and I don't really care if it doesn't work out, but I want to try, and I want people to support me with that, the people who are supposed to be supporting you. So she was just brilliant. She gelled with everything, we were talking about babies and schedules and stuff, and if you know me at all, I love my babies getting into routines from as early as possible. I really think it helps encourage healthy sleep habits, and it's good for my mental health as well. So I'm not talking about like forcing your babies into a routine, but starting to put things gently in place right from the get-go. And she was just super supportive of that, which is rare nowadays. You don't often have health professionals backing that up. So that was really good. And what was the other thing? I can't remember, but she was just like laid back, but I felt super confident with her care, and I'm sure she's going to do a brilliant job. And she was just really easy to talk to. Like my first midwife who I had with Jack, and most of my pregnancy with Annie until she took another position, she was brilliant. She was like a family friend, and she knew my family, and it was horrible when she couldn't be there for Annie's birth. And I never clicked like that with the next midwife I chose. Which she's a nice person, but we just, your personalities just don't gel, whereas this midwife, I've already, I'm so comfortable with her. I think our appointment was about an hour long. So yeah, feeling really happy about that. So I'm going to sign out now. If you've got any questions for me, leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Otherwise, I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more, and like this video to let me know that you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time. Bye guys!